Hello guys, in this video we are going to talk about bitwise operators in C. This is part 1 of bitwise operators. Let's first look at what are the things we are covering in this video. In this video, here we are introducing bitwise operators and what are the bitwise operators. Then after we are going to talk about bitwise AND, bitwise OR and bitwise NOT operators. Let's try to understand what are bitwise operators. What is bitwise operators? As name suggests, it does bitwise manipulations. Now, what is the meaning of bitwise manipulation? We will discuss these things later in video. For as of now, we are focusing on what are the bitwise operators available in C language. Okay, so types of bitwise operators. First one is bitwise AND. Secondly, we have an bitwise OR. Third one is bitwise NOT. Then after we have left shift operator. Then after we have right shift, and finally we have XOR operators. Let's understand what is bitwise AND operators. So bitwise AND operator takes 2 bits at a time and perform AND operations. AND is a binary operator. It takes two number and perform bitwise AND operator. Notice here, AND is a binary operator. Result of AND is 1 when both the bits are 1. Make sure you have to focusing on this point. The result of AND is 1 when both the bits are 1. Suppose we have a decimal number 7 and 4. Here the binary representation of 7 and here is a binary representation of 4. Okay. So as we seen, when we are perform an operation, when both the bits are 1, then only result will be 1. So here you can see 1 and 0. One bit are 1 and another bit is 0. So result will be 0. Similarly, we have another bit 1 and 0, then result will be 0. Here we have both the bits are 1, then result will be 1. As we seen, result of AND is 1 when both bits are 1. So here both the bits are 1, we can get 1, and both the bits are 0, it's simply 0. As you convert this bit into decimal, it will give you an 4 as a result. Here is a truth table for bitwise AND operator. Both the bits are 0, which means 0. One bit is 0 and another is 1, it also takes 0. One is 1 and another is 0, then it will be 0. Both the bits are 1, then only it will 1. Let's talk about bitwise OR operator. It takes 2 bits at a time and perform OR operations. OR is a binary operator. It takes two number and perform bitwise OR. Result of OR is 0 when both the bits are 0. Look at this point. In bitwise AND operator, what we have, the result of AND is 1 when both the bits are 1. Over here we have result of OR is 0 when both the bits are 0. So let's look at the example of this. Here is an example which we are discussed in bitwise AND, but it may give a different output for bitwise OR operator. Let's look at this. Here is a binary representation of 7 and here is a binary representation of 4. Okay, so what we have a result for both the bits are 0, then only result are 0. Okay, so both the bits are 0, then we have result 0. In all other cases we have put simply 1. Okay, so we can say that 7 bitwise OR 4 is equal to 7. Here is a truth table for bitwise OR operator. So both the bits are 0, then only we gonna put 0, otherwise we simply just put 1 here. Let's look about NOT operator. NOT is a unary operator. Its job is to complement each bit one by one. What it mean by? It just simply converts 0 to 1 and 1 to 0. Result of NOT is 0 when bit is 1 and 1 when bit is 0. Here it will say when bit is 1 it will convert into 0 and when bit is 0 it will convert into 1. Let's look at the example. Here is a binary representation of 7. When we perform NOT operation on it, it will give you as a result of 8. 1 is 0 and 0 will convert simply 1. So here you can see 1, we have a 1 bit, it will convert into 0. Similarly 1 converts 0. Similarly 0 converts into 1. And we can get 8 in decimal. So here is a truth table of NOT operator. 0 it convert 1 and 1 it converts 0. Okay. So let's look at the example of this so you can get the idea about this better. So open your code editor and just simply create new file for clicking here, and first save this, Ctrl S, I am writing here basic C code, and here I am creating two variable, integer a and b. When value of a will be assigning to 7 and value of b will be 4. Let's perform bitwise AND operation on it. So I am writing here printf bitwise AND equal to percentage d for printing an integer values. Okay, slash n for new line, and I am here print a bitwise and b semicolon. Save this, compile and run. 7 bitwise and 4, it will give us a 4 result as we seen in slide. Okay, so I am just copy this line and put it down and perform or operators or operation. Okay, save this again, compile and then run. Okay, you can get here 7. Rest of the other operators we will see in our next video. Thank you so much for watching.